everybody, and welcome back again to Let's Play The Walking Dead. So, in the previous episode, we did some reconnaissance and we're trying to come up with a plan to free our kidnapped friends from the raiders. And we also found out that apparently one of the kidnapped twins is still alive. But it seems like she adapted quite well to her new life with the raiders. Either that or she has a very serious case of Stockholm Syndrome, because not only did she not show any intention to leave the raiders and join us again, but she also told us to just, give it up and join the raiders too. And I mean, I would agree that sometimes you have to realize if a battle is hopeless, and fighting a hopeless battle can be more stupid than heroic. But in this case, I don't know, if they join the raiders, they will just end up fighting their hopeless battle. And I'm going to assume it's a hopeless one because, if they have to kidnap teenagers at great cost, their battle can't be going so well. So, if you have to fight, then you may as well fight for your own causes, right? So I can understand why Clementine and the others are not willing to give in so easily. But yeah, let's resume the game and let's see what we're going to do next.
So, how many walkers do you think James will help us get? 15? 100? 1,000?
Clem, I don't... Ow.
Gunshot wound.
It feels like someone pinched me from inside.
Here, let's rest a second.
Clem, I keep thinking. When Willie said all that stuff about Tin before, I got so mad. He was being mean, and Tin wasn't even there to defend himself. I wanted to hurt him. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop thinking about it. I want to just punch his head. I tried breathing, kicking rocks.
I know it's hard, AJ, but thoughts like that, they go away. You just have to give it time.
Waiting's hard. I'm just thinking too much. Like, I think I'm mad at Tin, too. Running out of cover when Lily attacked the school was really stupid. But he just doesn't know stuff like we do. And then Willie started yelling at him instead of helping him learn. Why don't the other kids know all the stuff we know? When there's a plan, you have to follow it. And when you yell at someone, it just makes them not listen.
Well, the other kids haven't had it as hard as we've had. We had to make a lot of mistakes to learn what we know.
Yeah. I guess. But Tin's mistakes are just so bad.
Well,
maybe he'll learn from them too, like we did.
Let's hope so.
It's weird that people are so different.
It is Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth.
Troubled youth? Trouble like bad? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma. You have some too, The thing where people can't walk up behind you.
I don't like my trauma. I want to get it off of me.
If it was so
How do I
easy.
get rid of it? I don't even like the way the word sounds.
You suck it in the mouth.
It's really, really hard to do by yourself. A lot of people can't without some help.
Like from a doctor?
Sure, but those are rare these days.
Or like the school, right? It was supposed to help with people's trauma.
Yeah,
exactly.
It was. And now they help each other.
I still like them.
That's good.
I like Tin the most, I think. Even if he does dumb things. Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
Oh yeah? I thought I was your first real friend.
Well, yeah, but You don't count. You're old.
Am not.
Fine. He's my second first real friend.
This is a tough time when you are like 16 and you're already being called old. Uh-oh. Walkers. Well, I guess we are trying to find James, right? So he's probably somewhere near Walkers. So let's be careful. We don't want to step the wrong walker. Meaning the one who is not actually a walker. Okay, they all look very convincingly undead.
I don't see James. Just monsters.
James? You're hurt.
What happened?
Did the raiders do this?
It looked like they had people from your school. Why are you here?
Those people you saw? We're going to save them. But to do that, we need your help moving some walkers.
Will he agree to that?
I could maybe help, but my mask is still in the camp, inside my bag. I can't pass through a herd without it.
Okay, then let's go get it.
Please, I just ask that you don't kill them. The walkers. If you distract them, I can sneak over and find my mask.
Distract all of them?
Please.
I'll try.
Well, it's a weird request, but we want his help, so I guess we better abide to his wishes, right? Using only E to stun walkers will satisfy James' request. Okay? And I guess I can just try to outrun them too. Oh, but it's very hard to see where I'm supposed to be going. Okay. Where do I have to go? Over here to the camp? I mean, I'm supposed to distract them, right? So I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't know how long I can keep this up.
Okay, apparently
Did you
that
find
was
your
all I
mask?
had to do.
I can't find it. The
Keep
horses
them
must
busy
have...
for long enough.
There!
Oh, shit.
We have to run.
Hey, over here!
Uh-oh.
AJ!
Just be careful, AJ.
No, there are too many of them.
The cart. If we push it, the noise will draw them away.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, we already have some coming up here. Hey, that was a good idea.
AJ, are you okay?
Yeah, no bites.
James noticed that you spared the
I
walkers.
know it would have been easier to kill them. You're kind. I appreciate it. Really.
I'm actually not sure if it would have been easier, because killing them takes longer and sometimes trying to kill them only gets you bitten. I've noticed that from painful experience.
Thank you for helping me get this back. Now, how will walkers save your friends?
They're being held captive on a boat not too far from here. We can't sneak on board without cover, not without the raiders gunning us down.
You want to use walkers to hide? To sneak on board their ship? That's insane.
It's our only chance.
Also, it probably means that walkers will
I have
die,
something I need you to see.
because
So
the
you can
raiders
understand what you're asking.
will most certainly kill them.
James.
We still need his help, right?
Right?
Yeah, we do.
So I guess we will see what he wants to show us.
It's safe. Just a little further.
Okay, so it's a building. Talk to James. Well, before I do that, let's have a quick look around. You know, sometimes there's stuff you can find. For example, what do we got here?
A wind chime. Might be pretty in our room.
Or it might be annoying, because it will always chime when there's a little bit of wind. But apparently it's pretty and peaceful, so I guess I'll take it. Anyway, AJ, can I talk to you? Oh, what do we got here? Salt lick.
Clem, what's this?
It's called a salt lick.
Salt lick? Ugh, sounds gross. Or maybe it's actually good, like chips. Those are salty, right?
Go ahead, lick it if you want to.
Oh, gross. It tastes nasty.
Well, now you know.
Ugh, learning sucks.
Well, learning is good. I mean, we could use a salt lick. I mean, if it's made out of salt, we can break it down and then we have some seasoning. But okay, apparently that's not what we're here for. I'm going to talk to you in a second. Let me have a quick look around here. What do we got here? Power pole.
Must have had electricity here once.
Yep, but not anymore, obviously. I mean, even if the pole was still standing, there probably wouldn't be anymore. Which raises some questions. For example, what about nuclear plants? I mean, they can't just power down so easily if there's no more humans. I mean, they don't just run out. They will at some point probably just, you know, get leaks and stuff. And then in addition to zombies, we will also have like a nuclear apocalypse. Anyway, let's talk to James now.
My people, my former people, they had a practice. They called it collecting.
Collecting. That sounds pretty innocent for something it probably isn't. Oh, they're literally collecting walkers. Nice. Guess everyone needs a hobby?
They use them as a weapon. I do this to protect them. I know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do. As people.
As people?
Well, not people exactly, but something in between. Part of us is still in there. Deep down. So few of us die anymore. We turn. Not dead, not alive.
God, I hope that's not true. That sounds like hell.
To you, maybe. I think it seems peaceful.
Really?
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
Somewhere. Yes. Think about it this way. Has someone you cared about turned?
Yes?
Clem's friend, Lee. She let him. 'Cause he was too important to her.
Do you really think there's nothing left of who he was?
Well, it was really just because Lee told her not to shoot him.
No, he's gone. Even if his body is still moving, there's nothing left. Just a walker.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I lived among walkers for years. Still do, in a way. When they're alone, they're harmless. Innocent. If you want my help, I need you to try and walk with them. Then tell me if you really believe they're just monsters.
They are just monsters. They're not people or friends. Clem,
She'll be safe, I promise.
this isn't smart. It's too dangerous.
She just needs to move as they do.
If it gets bad in there, I'll need you to save me, okay? Can you do that?
Yes. I'll always protect you.
I know you will.
I feel that the point is kind of moot anyway. I mean, a virus is also harmless when it's just floating around on its own, but once it gets close to people, it becomes dangerous, right?
The first rule is never go alone.
I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back.
Check the windows.
I will.
Remember to breathe.
I will. I promise.
So monster or not, as long as they want to harm us, we gotta fight
The
them.
mask will disguise your scent, but be gentle and be quiet. Touch the wind chime. You'll see.
Touch the wind chimes. Okay. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. But I mean, we have done something similar before, covering ourselves with zombie guts and then walk among them, so... This actually seems a little bit more convenient because we don't have to use the blood, but can just put on a mask. Okay, well, guys, can I please go through here? Excuse me, coming through. Well, this guy seems interested. Sorry, got stuff to do. Gotta get a little bit closer. Come on, I'm almost at the wind chime. Okay, here we go. Just do it. There we go. Well, I didn't notice that. But yeah, I mean, these masks seem to work exceptionally well. I think we all should use them.
Whoa, hey there, kiddo. It's all right, I'm fine. See? No bites.
No bites.
So, do you still think they're just monsters? Now that you've seen them at peace. Any different? At all?
I don't know.
Yeah, I do. They're still just monsters. Dangerous things that want to kill us.
That's what I thought you would say. It's what I would have said too. Once.
Have you ever killed a walker before?
I have. Many.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many. But that was a long time ago.
I've killed someone before, too.
AJ.
You've killed someone?
Yeah. I'm a murderer. But I'm trying to atone.
Well, that's good. I guess.
Yep.
That's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
I thought I could, but I can't. So many walkers would die.
Really?
The death this would cause. I'm sorry, Clementine, but I can't have more blood on my hands.
James, the walker in the barn, the one with the different eyes, what was his name?
His name? What do you...
How about the woman in the back, near the wind chimes? What's her name?
I don't know.
Asim. Omar. Lewis. Those are the names of my friends, the ones who were stolen by the raiders. I'll never forget that.
She made a good point. That argument might just convince him.
I may be stubborn, but I'm not heartless.
There we go. Good work,
Those raiders are
Clementine.
cruel. They force others to be the same. And even if your friends think like you, no one deserves that.
Thank you.
It'll take some time to guide them through the forest to the shore. Others will join the herd as they go. Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.
Here we go.
Come on, AJ. Let's get back before it's too dark.
This is going to be interesting.
I've never met anyone like James before. I mean, he's tough. Not like you, though. He doesn't kill monsters, but he's not scared of them either. He's cool.
Hey, Clem. Willie told me the plan. How'd things go with that guy?
James, he agreed to help us.
If somebody told me we were gonna sneak onto a boat in a herd of walkers, I'd call them crazy.
What are you doing with those?
Oh, well, I wanted to throw one last hootenanny before the big fight.
Swear?
Huh?
It sounds like a swear.
It's not.
No, it's just another word for party.
Right. I know it sounds strange, throwing a party, but people need something to lift their spirits right about now.
This could be our last chance.
I wanted to make some tea for everyone. Could I borrow your little heater thing?
What can I do?
We need to pretty up the old music room. Could you make us something colorful to hang up?
Okay, I'll be an artist. I'm gonna make the
Decoration.
a decoration for the party.
Okay, I'll get the heater.
Alright, place your collectibles before leaving. I have a wind chime which I can put up somewhere, I suppose. Hang horseshoe and ride the horseshoe for good luck.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
Mm-hmm. And I'll teach you to ride someday.
And We need a place for the wind chime. Oh, a toy.
How do you play with it?
You draw pictures, like this.
Cool.
I didn't realize that this was just, a collectible. I thought it might have some actual use. Draw from memory, draw something new. Let's try something new. Oh, I can actually draw myself, huh? But it is kind of limited, since it's mostly in straight lines, so I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. I don't think this is going to be anything, to be honest. But it's funny that you can actually draw something here. It's a masterpiece. Modern art, obviously. So, wind chime should be somewhere near the window, maybe.
I'm done, Clem. Come see.
Okay, be right there.
Ruby wants to make some tea, right, that's why I needed it. But what am I going to do with that wind chime? Where would be a good place to hang it? Somewhere near the bed, maybe? On the wall? Not seeing any place to do it. Oh, here we go.
I like the music, even though it's loud.
Duh. Yeah, I feel that this can become annoying pretty quickly. Anyway, I think that should be about it. I don't think I have any more collectibles than that. But yeah, about that conversation with James. I don't know. I feel that monster is not really a useful term in that situation. If by monster you mean something or someone that is like evil on purpose, because obviously I don't think they're doing anything on purpose. They're just acting on, I don't know, instinct, if you want to call it that, or outer stimulus. So monster might not be the right term, but they're still dangerous. So I don't think that, not killing them is really accomplishing anything. And I don't think that they're still people. At least we haven't seen any kind of indication so far that they are any more sapient than, I don't know, a snail or whatever. So they do react to some sort of outer stimulus, and apparently they are driven by some need to eat, whether they actually need to eat or not, but they do it. But calling them people might be a little bit far-fetched. I would say that like wolves have more like social behavior than these walkers. And we would still kill a wolf if it's going to attack us, which they rarely do. So, I don't know. Just because they're peaceful, if there's no outer stimulus, in this case like a human making noise, doesn't mean they're peaceful or innocent or whatever. I mean, they're just, like I said, monsters is not the right term in my opinion. But they are still dangerous one way or the other. But okay, I can apparently look at the horseshoe again.
Do horses bite?
Not usually.
Good. I wouldn't want to ride them if they bit me.
Well, I guess I can bite. Anyway, I think I have looked at everything now. Let's talk to AJ.
Hey, you're getting better at this. Soon you'll be as good an artist as 10.
I don't know. He's really good.
Something wrong? AJ?
I was just thinking about stuff while I was drawing. There are 3 kind of eyes, Clem.
Oh yeah?
There are live people eyes. We got those. Then there's monsters' eyes. usually look like dirty water. Other times, monsters' eyes aren't even wet. And then there are live people eyes right as you kill them, like you did to Abel. His eyes look like you blew a candle out. He was a bad guy. I know I shouldn't feel like this. I hated him, too. I think there's something wrong with me.
You know what, AJ? Everything you're feeling is okay. It makes you a good person.
Am I good? I want to be better, Clem. Let people know I'm good, just by my face.
You're the best, okay?
I'm getting real smart.
No. I guess.
Is that right?
Yes, because I'm always thinking all the time.
Okay. What are you thinking about right now?
You getting bit, turning into a monster.
Well,
Yeah. The older I get, the more I see it. I don't know why. What happens then? Anyone can get bit. Doesn't matter if you're inside or outside or how careful you are.
AJ, we've talked about this a lot. If I get bit, you know what has to happen.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
But you brought it up, so we're going to.
It does something weird to my stomach. Like I'm gonna get the dookies.
AJ, I need to know you remember what we talked about. What you're supposed to do if it happens. Listen to me. If I get bit, you'll...
well, that's an interesting choice because it kinda mirrors a decision at the end of the first season.
Shoot.
No. No, I'm not gonna do that.
AJ, you promised.
I don't care. I'm not gonna shoot you. If you get bit, I'd want you to bite me too.
What? You don't mean
I
that.
don't want to be alone. Please don't be mad. I can't live with you not with me, Clem. I know we've talked about it so much.
I bite you so hard.
Don't make me.
Alvin Jr., you know you're not supposed to talk like this. You're too strong and too brave.
I don't think I am anymore about this.
Yes, you are. You are, okay? You can't break promises, AJ.
I know.
You're not letting this go, are you?
James said
Guess not.
that we could be around when we're monsters. Like on the inside. If you got bit and then bit me, then maybe we'd still be together. It would just be a different together.
I'm not really buying it.
We might even be okay. You think so?
Let's say James might be right. That monsters have part of the person they were still inside them. The thing is, no one can prove that. And if we can't prove it, we're not going to risk our lives over it.
Can I go patrol for a bit? Before the party?
Sure, go ahead. Be careful.
Oh boy. This really upset him.
What's with AJ?
He just needs some space.
With his gun, apparently.
Can we talk about what happened today? With Minnie?
Yeah, sure. What's wrong?
The thing is, seeing Minnie, I feel like it should have scared me, but it didn't. The person we ran into in the woods, that wasn't Minnie. Not really. The way she sounded and acted, the way she talked about Sophie and Lily. I'm confused, I guess.
Well, we do what we have to survive, I suppose.
It's not Minnie's fault. The raiders just got in her head.
I never said it was, but it doesn't change anything.
Like I said, Stockholm Syndrome.
Minnie, the real Minnie, she's gone. She's been gone this whole time, and I have to stop mourning her. I won't let her take you or AJ, or anyone else I care about.
Louis knows when to keep his head down.
Yeah, shit. Well, I hope so. You know, when I first got here, I hated him. He was so much. You know, he walks into a room and it's like, look at me, watch me perform. It's so stupid. But then I realized under all that, he really cares about people. And he doesn't just feel it, he says it. He'll tell you every goddamn day how much you mean to him. Shit, he'll probably sing about it.
Especially if there's already a famous song with your name in it.
We've got to get him back.
We will. Louis, Omar, Asim. We'll get them all back.
That's the plan.
Hey, Clem!
Oh boy. Oh. Well, where did you find that?
Wow. Where did you find a beach ball?
It was in some garbage behind one of the dorms. I had to blow it up, and that was pretty gross. But look, it works.
I should get going. Ruby could probably use some help.
Well, then maybe we should help her too.
It's cool, right?
Super cool.
Back!
Well, he seems to be in a good mood again.
You're terrible.
Hey!
You see, if we were walkers, we wouldn't be doing that
I
anymore.
love you, Clem.
I love you back, kiddo. Okay, we better get ready to go. Sounds like they need us in the music room.
Okay.
I mean, even the two walkers in the train station, the couple that tried to stay together as zombies, they had to tie each other to the chairs because they knew once they were walkers, they would just wander off and not, stick together, presumably. So it's not really being together anymore.
Looks like things are coming together.
Yeah. We still need to figure out lighting, music, and something to write on that banner.
If we're gonna die, we should have some fun first.
Right?
Music? But Louis isn't here.
Plan a
that?
sweet party.
It's like Louis in a box. Come on, I'll show you how
Choose
it works.
music. Choose candle color. Okay, let's see.
Wouldn't be a party without some kind of mood lighting. I've been going back and forth between colors for ages. Green's calming, but purple
Let's
might be nice.
make it
Then
magnificent.
gets natural moonlight, so something to complement that, maybe.
Well, purple was my dad's favorite color.
I read somewhere purple was a color of royalty.
Purple. Really?
What? I like purple.
Shouldn't you like it too? Violet.
Good point.
I'll make it happen.
I mean, everything in this world is so brown and
So you take one of those
Gray.
black things that look like plates and you put it on here.
And then it plays music?
let's make it colorful.
And now you just have to turn that crank on the side.
Huh, that's really cool.
Which means it doesn't really need electricity. Well, it's great that we still have some old relics like this that, run on manual power.
Pulled out the old headmaster's gramophone so he could play some records. Not much of a selection, but it
Oh
should
boy.
do.
Classical
Just tell me what you
jazz
want to listen
country.
to.
I don't know.
Maybe something country?
That's my favorite.
Shocker.
Of all the choices, that seems most fitting for a party. I mean, who wants to listen to classical during a party?
Are we using the banner for some kind of party theme?
Not exactly. It's meant to be more motivational. I'd keep it short, though. There's not as much room as you think. I was thinking something uplifting like, we're gonna get through this. Just
I don't know.
trying to instill some confidence,
AJ, why don't you come up with something?
Really?
I have an idea. It'll be a surprise.
Yep, I'm going to put all the hard choices on AJ.
Promise not to swear all over it.
Okay, we'll have 10 break out his paintbrush and write it out. This place
now I'm
is gonna look
curious.
great. Oh, and Willie was asking for you. He's up in Marlin's office. He said he had a surprise for the party, but he wanted to show it to you first.
A surprise. Well, now I'm curious.
Hey, Clem, check it out. I found a bunch of books on ships. There's
Okay.
some awesome stuff about fires at sea and explosions and stuff. The key is the boiler.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I have an idea about how to stop those assholes coming back to the school after we've rescued the others. And from hurting anyone else ever again.
You want to
We're gonna blow up the boat.
sabotage the ship,
It's the only way to make sure they don't come back. Besides, it feels right, you know? For Mitch.
Is it me, or is there a bit of a bomb obsession at this school?
Oh, it's not you. There totally is. But for good reason.
Yeah,
The tricky
I mean, the
bit
bomb
is timing the explosion
was
so that
basically
it
the only
happens
part of
after
our
you get off
first
the boat.
plan that worked.
Trust me, this'll work. We'll be okay.
Okay, everybody, get ready to boogie.
Okay, let's
know.
go and have a party.
Clem, I'm sorry for before. About how he treated Ten. I didn't mean to get so angry. I know it's not his fault.
That's nice, Willie, but don't tell me. Tell 10.
I agree to that. Well, that's some party music. At least you can dance to it. Can't really dance to classical. Jazz kind of depends on the kind of jazz.
Wow, this looks great, Ruby.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Surprise
But
dummies.
just wait till you see what else I've got planned. Go ahead and mingle. I'll let you know when it's time.
I guess I'll mingle?
Right.
I see you two are working together.
Yeah, Willie asked me to help with his special project.
Well, that's good to hear. Is it ready?
Good to go, Clem.
It'll work.
Actually,
Still, bringing the bomb to the party,
I
was that
thinking
really
maybe we should
necessary?
name it something cool. I mean, I think it deserves a name.
Go
All the
ahead.
best bombs have names.
Yeah, we absolutely have to name it.
I thought you'd make fun of me, but hell yeah. Let's name this fucker.
Willie Jr. Ruby's Revenge, Mitch's masterpiece. I don't know, Mitch?
How about Mitch's masterpiece?
Yeah, I like that.
I thought you
Mitch
would.
have too.
Okay, then it's settled.
AJ's really going at it.
Okay, Clementine. These here are our official Erickson psych evaluations and probationary reports.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Well, these explain why all of us got sent to this school in the first place.
And all the bad shit we did that kept them from sending us back home.
So what's the game?
I figured if we're all going on this crazy mission together, you might as well know who we really are. So,
If
I'll
you're
read
okay
some
with
of
it.
what the adults thought about us. And you have to guess which one of us fits the bill. I'll make sure it's someone you've actually met. This'll be the first one. While otherwise a remarkable student, blank continues to be plagued by fits of anger, uncontrollable cursing, and repeated physical altercations with the senior faculty.
Oh boy, who could that be? Violet, Marlon, Ruby. That's all of you. Probably? I don't know. I don't take Ruby for the violent kind. So I'm going to guess Marlon.
Well, not to speak ill of the dead, but that sounds exactly like Marlon.
You'd think so, but nope.
Really?
Ooh.
The person in the file? Imagine Marlin times another Marlin.
That's Ruby's file.
Holy shit, really?
Oh, wow.
Guilty as charged.
I didn't realize that.
You should have seen Ruby back in the early days. She was like you ever seen those Tasmanian devil cartoons when you were a kid? That was our Ruby. Used to have a mean streak a mile long.
Don't worry. That was a long time ago.
I mean, I can totally see it. The first time I met Ruby, she was all, that little motherfucker.
I said I was sorry.
You guys want to know why I got sent here?
Willie, please, no.
Chronic masturbation.
Really?
Trust me. Nobody wanted to know that.
You get sent to a special school for that? Really?
What does that mean?
Don't you dare.
Anyway, maybe we should change up the music?
I like all kind of different music, I think.
There's a lot of them.
How many?
Okay, let's
I don't
try
know.
the jazz.
A lot.
Sure, we've heard enough of this. Break out the jazz.
Maybe this is going to be a little bit more soothing. Oh well, this is actually not bad. I guess this is danceable.
I didn't realize how many of us we lost.
Remember that Justin guy?
And Theresa and Jasper. That one girl with colored braces. And Joey, Maddie, Lamar.
Aaron. Yeah, I used to make fun of her braces. Why did I do that?
Alex, Dewey, Trey, Stephanie. Holy crap, how many of us died?
A lot apparently.
34.
Oh, you kept counting?
Whose is it?
Lewis.
Should we read it?
I could tell you why I was sent here instead. You know, as a consolation prize or whatever. You might hate me after, but since we're all being so open and all.
Well, sure, hit me with it.
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I spent a lot of time at my grandma's house growing up. What with my dad being a drunk and my mom working 3 jobs. But after my grandpa died, Grandma just kind of shut down. Spent all day and night rocking in her little chair in the den. I'd sit there at her feet as we both watched TV. Mostly cartoons, since she never seemed to care. Sometimes I could hear her crying, but I didn't look back. I'd just feel really weird and turn up the volume, you know? Anyway, one day she left the den and came back with another chair and a .22 rifle. Set the rifle butt on the top of the chair, holding the barrel back to her chest. So, you know, she had trouble reaching the trigger this way, but she must have known it would happen, because she took out this really tacky wooden back scratcher. The real long kind with the one end shaped like a hand, and used that to push the trigger in. So yeah, bang. Right. Her body folded up and just kept rocking. My mom came to get me 5 hours later. I hadn't moved. She asked why I didn't call the police or an ambulance or anything. I just shrugged and told her it wasn't like Grandma was going anywhere. And besides, I just wanted to finish my cartoons.
Well,
She
so much
shipped
for
me
our
off to
party.
Erickson the next day. I was 11.
Worst party ever. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have brought this up.
So sorry, Violet. I can't imagine what that was like. What you went through.
It's fine. We've just been through a lot of shit. We weren't good people, Clementine. But it still doesn't mean that we should have been left here to die by the people that were supposed to take care of us.
I agree.
Sorry, this is supposed to be fun. I'm just not the game type, like Lewis was, I guess.
You mean is. We'll see him soon.
Ten's right.
Hey, I've got an idea. Do you guys remember when Minnie would sing us Don't Be Afraid when all of us used to get scared?
Too bad I can't play it. Boo would have known how. He liked that one.
You could just sing it to us, like she used to. Your voice is really pretty.
Okay, yeah. All right, I can do that. Never mind the darkness. Never mind the storm. Never mind the blood-red moon. The night will be over soon. The night will be over soon. Brush away the sorrow. Brush away the tears. Sing away your heavy heart. The night will be over soon. The night will be over soon. For every night goes quiet, and every moon grows blue. Beyond the dark comes something new. The sun will be rising soon. The sun will be rising soon. The sun will be rising soon.
Well, that was nice. And I guess that concludes our party. But it looks like we finally have a save point here, so I have to end the episode. It's going to be a long episode, but that whole party scene took very long without any save point in between, and I didn't just want to cut it somewhere in between that scene. But yeah, let's look forward to the next episode, and I guess we're going to go through with our plan to free the others. So as usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.